Gonna be our fate. Peace to the world. Let it rotate. Money, I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, and born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this with new weapon.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Saints.
Take him off the blog, man. Damn.
Thanks, Larry.
Shit.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of
Please do, him and Kyle.
NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Between the New Orleans Saints and the Houston Texans.
Corey and Kyle,
On the
bitch.
outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The Conley's got it over the middle. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards.
Detroit! Detroit! Set! Boom! No, Jack Patriot!
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Hey, some clowns. Who cares?
Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Really? I'll show it after the game.
Downs here. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
Back to throw here. He leaves this one for Howard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
What's their record?
As that sets him up for 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And some room to roam now. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Goddamn number. Who was that? They fucking pick up a block at all.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Back to throw now on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility.
That nigga.
We walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an opening drive sack. And some room to work. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
I couldn't see the icon. I don't know why.
Leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he's still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th
Gosh, you're going to have to come out there
With
defense.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they've got it here.
I know them motherfuckers can stop the run.
And the seemingly endless drive continues.
Number 9 looking like he about to eat my offensive lineman.
From the shotgun.
Why you ain't keep going, man?
Here, it's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Sorry.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he's going to fight it.
There ain't no touchdown?
For a modest gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Who you playing, Swag?
On 3rd and goal, Howard.
Oh my gosh! That's some bullshit.
4-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards.
That's
and it brings up 4th down.
That's some bullshit.
They're going to call on the field goal unit from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here.
Why he got long hair? Who is this kicker?
This one is right through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. And we were
Swag, I don't got no receiver, big dog. You called it.
Let's see where this action takes us.
I got 3 receivers.
No points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
Here this nigga go with this. Damn.
Shift together here from the D-line. On 1st and 10, Hoffman. And his first look is
Give me that.
complete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
the best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive line.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about
Well, I
that.
tell you what, you can't run on routes. I know that.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Big ass human monster.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Boy, they don't know about game tackler, do they?
42. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
So many times.
All right, Ross. I'm finna throw it deep. I'm finna try your corner to the right. Throwing it to Browning.
Space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So the long
better not do that again.
Innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that's
6-5 over there, Ross.
There's obviously nothing shy about the guys dialing up offense here. They take a shot on 3rd down, and boy, did they get rewarded, even though there was good defense on the play.
They'll drop to throw, and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
I've been moving.
Increase their lead to 10-zip. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this
The little squirt still talking.
Sails over the end line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there, a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out.
Doing screen, Ross?
Now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity.
Man, I feel like I don't got nothing to prove, big dog. Nah, I just feel like I don't got nothing to prove. I don't even care no more. I don't even care. I got to the Super Bowl, man. I need a quarterback, though. He sucked, though.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Nah, I mean, I'm going to make the playoffs. being out there.
Back to throw. Hoffman.
Boom.
Throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Set. Green 39. Leopard. Leopard. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run
Come
out
here.
of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Think about it. Let me go 4-4, make you pass.
Now
We all
the defense
good.
going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Trying to keep it
How about this
peaceful.
one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
All right, now, watch it now, Barney. Barney. Set. Green.
They'll run with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Tar Heel T.J. Logan. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
A fresh set of
He
downs
switched it
on
up,
a gain
went
of
man on
13
me, man.
for the Texans.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position.
Throw the ball, man.
This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Throw the
That play was
ball,
the very
bro.
definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
I've been keeping peaceful.
Watch it now, Barney. Hurry up, here we go. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Hold on. Switch.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start
I
as a
need my
quick
little
hitter,
fast
but in this
receiver to
play, he
make
had
the
time
Pro
in the
Bowl.
pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go, Patriot.
They'll set up to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this one is right down Broadway. The second quarter score from Cincinnati. And the Bengals out to the early advantage.
Don't kick it
And we'll keep
out
you
of
abreast
bounds.
of
Kick
how
it in
that
front
one
of the end
shakes
zone.
out.
There we go.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Ooh! Give me
And
that
he is
phone.
knocked down from the side, right around the 26. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he'll fight forward
There you go,
about the
Lattimore.
27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. Looking to throw. Hoffman under pressure, and the Texans
Gaze,
able to
get
get
back
in
there,
for
get
the
some
sack.
sack.
And now the Texans want to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Hurry up, here we go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hoffman, he's going to air one out.
Oh!
His man complete.
I went for the hit stick like a
30,
dummy.
10, touchdown. New
Oh, man.
Orleans. A big play
Went for the hit
there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are back within a score.
Win
The
for
way
the
this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the
Good
board
play,
now.
Ross.
Still trailing, but a
Now
good
you're throwing
sign.
it to the
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
I ain't playing after 11 o'clock.
And that is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Browns in that game. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
This week I probably stay up late with you. I don't got that much work to do.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Jake, boy, tell that boy.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
Stop doing it at
close
an
game,
early
but they're
age.
going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
I got a beast on that defensive line too now.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Hoffman. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd gone to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
To throw on 3rd down. Hoffman, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at about the 28. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up a
throw the ball! Throw the ball, dude!
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this
If
game
he
is
just throw the
absolutely
ball.
extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Man.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, my gosh. Playing with this sorry-ass quarterback.
Picked off at the 23. And he's able to take this
Sorry-ass
to
quarterback.
the 36-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing on first down. Hoffman. Flushed out. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. So certainly not what they were hoping for, especially on the road. Their starter forced to the locker room, and they'll turn things over here to the backup to see if he can dig him out of this hole. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Going for the deep ball. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Rest of the season,
so
God
the first
damn.
interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to, and I know he feels like
same injury my quarterback had last year.
But there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. And the defense loses him. It's complete. That one goes for 36 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dante Fowler in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Time running out here on the play clock. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Bro, this quarterback sorry as shit.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return this time will go
sorry
out to the 42-yard line.
I'm having to put Russell Wilson in.
Thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated
I'm trying
right
to
now.
save him. I don't want him getting hurt.
Quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. And it's now a 2-touchdown advantage for the Bengals. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's got
make some noise.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up.
He went over the line.
Have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves. When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defending. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints can take the lead if they can hit the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, hit that hole.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They are looking to make a bit of a 1. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Oh, good pick.
Time. Picked off right around the 43.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback.
I don't know why my dude didn't break under this shit and go scope.
Of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity. And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately,
yeah, he should have broke on it.
Going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, here we go. Go.
Defense showing blitz.
Here we go.
Forced out to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
A broken tackle there, but not a ton to show for it. Tackled just on the other side of midfield. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here we go with 2nd and 7. Flush to his right. Room here to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On the toss play, Howard. And now running right through it. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Green 39. Green 39. Gone. All right, here we go.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
All right, here we go.
They'll try again with Howard. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. In motion goes the tight end. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Man. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the field goal unit is on the field. As this is a big spot right here. And the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now then, it's a
He thought it was probably
big
gonna
right there to give him the lead in the fourth. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further, at least under a minute or so, but this one's not over yet, especially since they just need a field goal.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Saints on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Leopard! Leopard! Now let's go! All right, now look at 56. Now let's go! Blue, landed! Watch him now, Barney!
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. Deep depth, and that's caught inside the 30.
Lattimore, what are you doing?
He finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play for the Saints on 3rd down. 46 yards.
Blue, landed! Blue, landed!
Man, 0-2, man.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Open space inside the 10. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never say never
failed.
situation.
Yes, sir.
But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They have gone to the 4th quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. The Browns, they have scored again to add on to their lead. If they hold on, a victory there would be their 3rd of the year. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is
Come on,
signaled
fella.
for
You
and
want to be
taken.
0-2 or 1-1?
As the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can
Need a
the offense
receiver,
handle?
man.
We're going to find out. He was looking for Matthews that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Right. I need a
Looks like
quarterback.
the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go now. Blue, landed!
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Check, Patriot! Patriot!
Oh, it won't let me. No. It won't let me hike it. I do not want to call a timeout right here. Oh, my God.
No. Check, Patriot! Patriot! All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Well, my quarterback suck.
Chris Conley, the
I couldn't run my play that I wanted, but my quarterback suck.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation.
I can't hike the ball, man. Every time I do this, I cannot hike the ball. It don't make no sense.
Back to throw. And he hits his man, Matthews. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. The swing pass.
Oh.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Back to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
Russell Wilson would have made that throw.
Everyone is on the same page.
Nah.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. That's caught at the
Oh!
Get nothing out of that one.
Good win, Ross.
Terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.